Hey, Collective, it's your girl Alex, and I'm back again to bring you guys a general reading. So, another popular question that people will book a personal readings with me to find out is, am I on the right track? Am I on the right path? Okay. So this reading is specifically to address that question. Are you on the right path, Collective? Well, let's see. Mm, Two of Swords, being mentally restricted. Right out the gate, I feel like a lot of you guys don't feel like you're on the right path, or you don't even know what the right path is. Woo! Two of Wands. So right out the gate, two twos. Twos in the tower represents choices and options. Okay. Ten of Pentacles, a lot of you guys are wanting to figure out, career path, monetary path, like, am I headed in the right direction? Now, Angels just said to me, Ten of Pentacles, yellow brick road, right? Ten of Pentacles is Oz, okay? Seven of Wands, Queen of Swords, and King of Wands. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. With the Empress. Empress is expansion and growth. So, right now, we opened the reading with the Two of Swords, so you can't really tell. I don't know. I don't think. I can't see. I'm not sure what direction to take forward, to move forward. Ten of Pentacles is, yeah, I want the world and I want the sun and stars. I want money and stability and great job, great maker, right? Ten of Pentacles to me is wanting it all. The moon is afraid of the unknown. So if you are struggling with the path you're on or struggling to figure out if you're on the right path, I would first say to you, how do you feel about the unknown? Right? You could be in the military, and God bless all of my military around the world. I don't care, past, present, future. God love a military. Okay, but it's almost like if you feel like you're not on the right path, we'll just say to you, well, how do you feel about embracing the unknown? Do you have a lot of fears, right? Because you can't really be on the right path and be fearful, right? Because the right path, is kind of like walking in faith, right? Walking blindly in faith. The other thing too with the Knight of Cups is, are you giving and receiving love, and do you love what you do and do what you love? That's Knight of Pentacles vibes I'm getting. The Seven of Wands is like, nah, I'm being restrictive. My mom's a teacher, my grandmom's a teacher, my aunts, uncles, they're professors. So how should I be a teacher? Okay. Seven of Wands is, but I don't like teaching. I don't want to teach. I wanna do this over here. So your mom, your dad, your aunt, whomever, being in a teaching environment, that can feel like what you feel like you should be doing in life, right? The advice that you received, everybody around you is doing it. Seven of Wands is like, yo, are you afraid to basically, break the mold? Right? Are you ready to disappoint some people or surprise some people and be like, yo, I don't want to be a teacher? Now, ironically, intuitively, my angels just said, bingo dingo. A lot of you are experiencing exactly that, right? It kind of feels like you were bred or you were born out of this environment where a lot of people around you are doing the same. And here you come with your big feet and seven wands and saying, I don't want to teach. Okay. These two right here, frickin' frack, Chuck and Sue. Right? That is, you're afraid if you say, hey, I don't want to do this, hey, I'm sick of this, you feel like somebody's going to be angry with you, like there are going to be these consequences. But it's almost like, how do you flourish? How do you be happy? How do you reach Oz if you don't take the yellow brick road and stay on the yellow brick road? Well, here's what your family is saying to you versus what the universe will say to you. All yellow brick roads are not meant for everybody. Meaning, my yellow brick road could be tarot readings. Your yellow brick road could be a nurse. Your mom's yellow brick road was joining the military. Your yellow brick road is being a teacher. Okay. So I kind of feel like, Chuck and Sue right here are at odds. You know what I mean? But I think in the end, the Empress is like, listen, what is going to grow you? What is going to evolve you? What is going to inspire you? What's going to educate you? What's going to challenge you, right? Because the beautiful thing about life is that you get to live it for you. Thank you. Okay. So, are you on the right path? I feel like currently now, no. Can you get to the right path? Emphatically, hell yeah. Hell yeah. I feel like you just have some opposition to get through before you get there. My angels are bringing a different storyline in, right? Say, for instance, you are in the military, God bless you, and you've been in the military for 10 years. It's like, well, Alex, this is all I know, right? I don't know what else is out there. Well, again, what's your relationship with the unknown, right? Are you willing to lean into it and just roll the dice? Take it as it resonates. Ooh, Chariot, move on. Right? The thing that I love about the Two of Swords and the Chariot, if there's a thing to love about the Two of Swords and the Chariot, is almost like the universe. I think being on the right path from a universal standpoint is just moving forward, right? We don't care if you started out in the military, then you wanted to teach, then you wanted to go into nursing, then you wanted to be a professional basketball. I don't think that matters, right? I don't think, source energy, divine energy is sitting up in the highest points of the universe saying, Lakeisha, why you ain't go and pursue that career in basketball? My God just doesn't do that. My God will say, well, Lakeisha, you still moving forward? Okay, good girl. All right, good job. Right? I think that's all the universe cares about is, again, whatever the yellow brick road is, who cares, right? But as long as you are making progress, you're evolving, you're growing, you're teaching some people, you're loving some people. There we go. There we go. Now, Ten of Pentacles, King of Pentacles with the Two of Wands is, listen, follow your dreams. If you want to be a millionaire, if you want to be, Janet Bezos, right? The next John Bezos, is that his name? I think it's John. Jeff Bezos. Okay, if you want to be a millionaire, again, I don't think the universe cares about that. I think what's important again is your evolution, because you got to do that. Child, come on out here, Pentacles. For a lot of you, yeah, you are wanting some sort of prosperous financial path. I can tell you that. I can tell you that right now. Ten of Wands, but your fears are blocking you. You are stressed. Angels just said to me, Nine of Swords is stress, worry, anxiety. A lot of y'all have anxiety because, number one, you don't know what that is. And the universe is like, hey, just make sure you love it, right? I'm going to let y'all in on a very depressing little secret. And that is the universe. Like, if you're praying, oh God, please give me a sign on what career path I should take. Yeah, I don't think an angel gonna be like, oh girl, go into accounting, right? Because on Jupiter, there's no fucking such thing as accounting. Oh, by the way, right? So in other words, it's almost like you're afraid of the unknown, because many of you are afraid of making the wrong decision and the wrong path. And I think, again, from a universal standpoint, we don't care. Just stay on the yellow brick road. We don't care if you got 19 different careers and you're thinking about the 20th one. There's that fear. Then angels just said the fear of the unknown and fear of failure. According to a Jan Van Zandt, I don't know the statistics behind that, but to me, those would be the highest two types of fear. The fear of failure and the fear of, what was the other one I said? Fear of failure and the fear of falling. Rewind that back. Okay. That's how you know I'm sitting in my conscious mind and not, excuse me, my subconscious mind and not my conscious mind, because it comes and it goes. But Seven of Wands and making the wrong choice. That was the second one. So for a lot of you, it's almost like it's not necessarily making the wrong choice, making the wrong mistake that's hurting you. I think it's just the fear that's hurting you, right? In other words, again, if you go into the military, you do your time, you come out, you're like, well, shit, should I be an auto dealer? There's no such thing as failing as an auto dealer. Try it. You may decide, you know what? I love this shit. Or you may decide, ugh, I can't stand this shit. What means the most to the universe is that you tried. Ooh, child. Ooh, justice. Mm. Once you figure it out, here comes the opportunity. So it's almost like once you know, we know. That's like from I don't know what that laugh was, but from a universe's standpoint, as soon as you be like, okay, I want to go into medicine, universe is like, okay, good. You know what I mean? The universe never comes back and be like, you sure? You sure you don't want to be a firefighter down in Texas where it's like 115 degrees at 10 o'clock in the morning? Right? Universe, to an extent, is never going to come back and contradict you because, again, there is no angel on the planet, again, that's going to say, go into accounting, be a firefighter. Those things don't exist on an energy plane. You know what I mean? But it's almost like as soon as you want it, it wants you to, whatever it is. I hope that makes sense. So to wrap up this reading, and I'm going to put out some Moonology messages cards. To wrap up this reading, your level of success, y'all knows the success is subjective, right? You could be a homemaker, a housewife, a stay-at-home mom, and be the most successful person on the planet. Y'all already know that's the hardest job on the planet. If you don't think so, try it. Okay. But you could be a homemaker and be the most successful person on the planet. So to an extent, especially when it comes to career options, kind of stay away from thinking that a particular field or a particular industry is going to guarantee success. You may decide, like Michelle Obama, she was, I think, a corporate attorney, contracts attorney, right? In a nice, comfortable part of her career. And then one day she called her mother. She was like, this ain't it no more. This ain't it, mom. You know what I mean? So stay away from an industry, a job, a status, a certain financial, stability or status equates to success. Because I'm here to tell you, it does not. It does not. Right, clear. If there was anything I wanted you to walk away from this reading with, is whatever path you want to take, please, I'm begging you to, number one, reconcile your relationship with the unknown. Okay? Because right out the gate, it's going to block you. Because, again, you coming out the military is like, well, what do I do now? Well, I don't know. And, to an extent, that's going to stress you out. We could say to you, easily follow your heart, but your heart, you may want to be a preschool teacher or janitor, or you know what I mean? And you're like, oh, but that's not going to make me successful. Why not? You know what I mean? So reconcile first your fear of the unknown, and then the second part, or your relationship with the unknown. Second part is, make sure fear is not blocking you and painting you in a corner. Not only that, but the devil also kind of says bondage, right? Make sure that you're trying not to enter an environment that is fucking toxic. It hurts you. It's not in alignment with who you are as an energy being, right? Because that does matter. Okay. I feel like with the Queen of Swords and the Tower moment, you are going to have to make this decision. You are, right? And unfortunately, again, I feel like it's going to ruffle some feathers. Whether it's parents, whether it's spouse, whether it's environment, tribe, whether it's your current boss, your current environment, right? You could be beloved. People love you, but people don't love you for what you do. People love you for who you are. I hope, anyway. Okay? But once you figure that out and you finally come to equilibrium, you get it into alignment, with what your spirit is calling you to do, what you feel like you want to do. And once you want it, it wants you. And then once the scales are balanced, alignment is achieved. That's success, by the way. Oh, wait, sorry. All right, moving on. Remember, I said once you want it, it's going to want you too. And that is where we leave. That's the end. The Page of Pentacles. Once you figure it out, here comes growth, here comes the offer. Okay? So, one of the hardest things in the world, I had one client, many clients actually, who have that problem. Oh my God, but there's so much I can do. Okay, that's fucking awesome. If you are multi-talented, God bless you. If you can fucking play an instrument and sing a song and you got a voice, you are my hero or heroine. Okay. Um, if you could sing, you could dance, you can act, you could, God bless you if you have multiple skills. But like most entertainers, they started somewhere, right? Jamie Foxx started comedy, then he did acting, then he released an album. Okay. So I don't care how many skills and abilities you have, try one thing at a time, right? One thing at a time. All right, Moonology messages. What else what you got to say to the collective? It's one card. Forgiveness. What is that? Okay. So what I just heard was that a lot of you feel guilty, right? Either you feel guilty because you didn't follow the herd, or you feel guilty because um you feel like you're disappointing people. And I feel like that forgiveness is saying, listen, baby, this is your life. Right now, this would be a whole entirely different reading if my mom was doing this reading. In other words, what she had intended for me is not going to do the trick. It may not be in alignment with what God wanted me to do. Hope that makes sense. Seek healing. Forgiveness and seek healing. Yeah. The moon card also represents deep emotions. So the reason why many of you feel stuck, restricted, painted in a corner, stagnant, can't move, can't make a decision, because it kind of feels like there's this war between what you want to do, heart, mind, body, spirit, and what you feel like you should do based on your upbringing, your conditioning, your environment. So it kind of feels like it's a total mental thing. Total mental thing. But the two minds are the mind of the subconscious, right? What spirit is leading you towards, and the mind of the conscious, what all humans has put into your mind about what's best for you. That one was two cards. Slow it down. Ooh, ooh, yeah. Ooh, child, my angels just said some of y'all are barreling forward and you ain't even healed. Ooh. Anyway, so here's a crazy example. They're like, how you trying to be a financial analyst and you don't know how to manage your own damn money? You can't keep your ass off of Amazon. I don't know who messaged that one. I gotta go. I'm sorry. Please don't unsubscribe. Do nothing. That's where you are. It's most of you, some of you, if this is resonating with you, you're stuck like Chuck. You're trying to figure it out. Oh, oh. Okay, so if there was a closing message, if there was a closing message to this reading, I would say to you that um, you are mentally stuck trying to figure out how to move forward, how to be successful, what that right path is. Okay? Now, when you look at the end, the Empress and the Page of Pentacles, that's Venus right there. Okay? Venus rules everything that humans value. Okay? We value looks, right? You know, physical attraction, beauty. Don't even talk to me about the beauty industry and how much money people are making in that. It's in the billions. Okay. Venus also represents health. Okay. Y'all know that the FDA, I think, has put a limit on the term use of the term natural, right? When a company wants to say natural ingredients, the FDA is like, hell no. How you gonna say it's natural and you gonna put that shit on the shelf? All right. Anyway, so health, beauty, health, money, and abundance, honey. Y'all know as humans, the almighty dollar speaks volumes. Okay. Venus also represents love, right? So I said Venus represents everything that humans value. Okay. And I feel like so we opened with you're trying to figure out the path forward. In the end, take your natural raw talent. Maybe you'll go into one of those industries, but take who you are, what you're good at, what comes easy to you, what you would do for free, and monetize it. Okay. This is a weird example. Angels are bringing up Biz Marquee and Dougie Fresh, right? They were human beatboxers. Can you imagine back in like the 50s or 60s, somebody talking about a human beatboxer would be able to make millions of dollars? In the 50s or 60s, they'd be like, girl, if you don't get your ass in that school and get a degree, coming at me with this beatbox shit. Or could you imagine in, let's say the 30s or 20s, the speak of comedians being millionaires? It was unheard of. So I feel like with the Empress and the Page of Pentacles, and this is an amazing fucking message, by the way, there is something inside of you that is incredibly natural. It just comes easy to you. There is a place in this universe where you can earn a living or showcase that talent, that skill, or ability. You can make money off of it. Okay? Because at the end of the day, your God given talents are God given. All right. I'm going to leave it there. If you like the reading, let me know. Right? If you didn't like the reading, I'm sorry. Have a great day. I love you. Right? But if you like it, you want to see more content like this, or, just give me your thoughts and opinions. If it helped, yeah, leave me a comment. All right, guys. I love you. Bye.